this one. Let's see if this one works. This one? Yarrow. I'm trying to see if this one works. Mic check. We back up. Listen, y'all know I'm playing on my and stay with it. Y'all know I stay with it. Mic check. We back up. Listen, y'all know I'm playing on my and stay. You saying we big. You know what I'm saying? One no listen, what they be saying? Um, one monkey don't stop no show. One mic don't stop no show. You know what I'm saying? Look. You already know. You already know, Luke. The Dante. The Dante. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. I don't play no games. Like, you know what I'm saying? The devil busy, ain't he? He drawn. Like, he drawn like, what? Dude, won't you just have a seat? You know what I'm saying? Just relax. It's hot. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a process, wasn't it? That was a process. They probably was on Facebook like, what is going on? Listen, while y'all was telling me that the mics and stuff wasn't working, because I'm having a whole conversation. You feel me? I know how I do. I finally remembered to switch over to my other profile. Hey, I feel that. I feel that. Oh yeah, and then it's the '08 tape picture on there. I see you. I see you, cousin. So let me get listen. I don't even know if we even want to do Facebook and all that because Facebook been acting weird. So, but I guess we back up in this joint. So we got a few things to discuss. Everybody new coming in. It's your girl China Black CB man, okay? And this is Chinatown up in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Chinatown. All right, so I might as well just go on Instagram on this show because I'm on Facebook on here, and then we can go to Periscope. Because Periscope, I told you they be weird, like it's like on a late night they be popping. So as you come in, like, subscribe if you have not, share all that good stuff. Okay, what up Instagram? What up Facebook? And of course, what up YouTube? Okay, we got a few things to discuss. Hopefully, the notifications is going out. Yo, like everybody was up in this joint for a second. You seen them, the Dante? We had Lily up in here. You know what I'm saying? Snap came through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I guess I gotta make this one a moderator joint too. So let me make you a moderator on this page. So we got a few things to discuss, and let's first start. Shout out to Cyntoia. That's how you say her name, right? Because y'all not be messing up. So what I oh yeah, so what I was saying, I want to apologize for the last joint that I did, not the video right before here when I said I was late, because y'all know I'm always on Black people time anyway. I ain't gotta apologize for that, right? But the fact that the last live that I did, I was messing people names up, child. I said that the one chick on Orange is the New Black had epilepsy. No, she ain't had no dog on epilepsy, girl. What is you talking about? I know they probably was like, what, China? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to apologize because I definitely didn't have a lot of sleep. I was already, I was in a like I said, I didn't really want to do a live, but it's Monday, so I needed to, at least talk about something. We had to discuss something because there was a lot going on. I wanted y'all to see my face, and, laugh a little bit with y'all. So that's kind of what happened. So yeah, yes, make me blue again. You already know. You already know the Dante. We up in here. So again, shout out to Cyntoia. Allegedly, she is free now, and then they have a book deal coming out in October. It's called Free Cyntoia Brown. And those who don't know who we are talking about, Cyntoia Brown, she was in jail for I believe killing her abuser. She was about 16 years old, And I believe, and it's crazy because a lot of women in jail are in there for that reason. Like, you get what I'm saying? I remember even watching the El DeBarge movie and then just watching more interviews and stuff like that, or just like listening to some stuff. And I saw how, even the mom, she would get beat by the dad. Remember, he was white or whatever, and she was getting her behind whipped about that. And it was like, that was the thing. Like think about, like, you could, like, when we talk about a wife and a husband and things like that, like, being your wife was the norm for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, again, a woman's job was to be the caretaker, take care of the kids, stuff like that. That's what was going on. So there are a lot of women that are in prison for, defending themselves for the most part. You get what I'm saying? Whether you're young and, these people, some people are, child, I'm trying not to sound ignorant. Some people who have been in situations where they're prostitutes and things like that, or they're pimp things like. But again, think about it. Back in the day, what was our job as a woman? What was our job? Do what we supposed to do. You was getting popped by your husband. It's like, okay, that's family shit. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm already cursing. Let me bring it down. You know what I'm saying? She was a victim of human trafficking and killed one of the dudes that was paying for her services. Listen, like I said, I don't want to sound ignorant here. Thank you to Dante. I was reading about this at work this morning. Yeah, man. What up, Reese Benga? That's my guy right there, yo. Small world, yo. This my guy Reese Benga, right? Shout out to him. Make sure y'all check out his music or whatever. And y'all definitely listen. Remember when you did that video, I think with Fire Chick or whatever? I don't remember what it was. When y'all did the celebrity basketball game and when had the performances and you was like, everybody and their mom gonna wanna do it. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do a celebrity. Get out of here with all of that. So yeah, so again, like the Dante just said, it's a lot of people, the circumstances are different in every case. But it's good that people are finally seeing it for what it is. Like at the end of the day, yes, this was what was happening back in the day, but this not fine today. This is not fine. You can't even beat your own kids. You think you gonna beat your wife? No, you can call the cops now. You feel what I'm saying? And for me, I ain't gonna say I'm just gonna let nobody knock my head off. But even when I did, when I was in a situation, I still ain't call the cops. I ain't snitching. We ain't snitching. As bad as that sounds, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. So it's a good situation that she is free. The book deal, that I'm not sure who is with because I didn't really get, read much. I was just trying to get a few stories. But again, I've been hearing about this, her case and everything, possibly getting turned over and everything like that because she defended herself. And like I said, so many women that are in jail for those reasons, just finally standing up to their abuser. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad they let her free. Hell yeah, right? So that was a crazy situation. Yeah, she was right. So what I was, that's the point that I'm making, like human trafficking and stuff like that. Like, that's really going on. Like, we might just see this on SVU and all of that stuff and Criminal Minds and all of that stuff. No, you think that they just putting this stuff on TV for no reason? No, it's happening. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's happening in our own states. I remember Lil Duval or somebody was talking about like actually seeing like the signs and stuff, just certain signs of like, be aware of what's going on, whether you're in the airport seeing the signs of like human trafficking and stuff. Like, you got to be aware of what's going on. That's why, listen, that's why one of the things that I can't stand for you, like, ratchet parents, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I'm a perfect parent because I know I got some stuff with me, right? But I can't stand when people are walking down the street with their children and the child is behind them. Why is this child behind you? You all up in your phone and blowing your hair and da da da, or even with the guys, you mad because you probably ain't like the baby mama, so now you got a child with this girl that you ain't even like, probably was a one night stand. You child, now you looking at her like, did the condom pop or did she do something? You feel what I'm saying? These kids walking behind you like it's okay. No, anybody can snatch your child up, bro. She needs to be paid off for the inconvenience. Yes. And that's another thing too. Getting out of like prison or just jail, however you want to put it, because jail is different from prison. I don't care what you're talking about. Like, yeah, it's kind of like still all messed up because the food is nasty and everything and how they treat you. But that's different, okay? But when you're coming out of that situation, and what? Listen, just like when I talked about Orange is the New Black. Now I told you I'm watching Wentworth, right? Child, when Wentworth come out is the only time you gonna hear a black chick say, "Oi, mate." You feel what I'm saying? Like we bangs with them. You know what I'm saying? So, but even with a lot of those situations, a lot of people that get out of jail and you don't know how to even function. It's a whole nother nigga. I was in jail for 2 weeks and came out feeling different. These people are doing real bids, bro. Real bids for years, still institutionalized for years. That's like slavery. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all keep acting like slavery did. People keep then that white man gonna have a nerve to say it shouldn't have. We probably gonna talk about him later. We probably gonna talk about him a little later. I ain't gonna get too mad right now. But just to even understand, like the institutionalized as being like slaves for so many years, and we even though we've never been through that situation, in our mind we still like nigga give us our 40 acres and a mule. You feel what I'm saying? So to even come from out of those systems and have to be around a whole environment, it's a totally different world. These people have you was back, when you had beepers. Like you feel what I'm saying? People have beepers when when people get out of jail, and some people can get through it. They're strong enough. They probably been reading in jail. People, you get what I'm saying? They still have the fight. But for you to come out here, it's hard for us paying bills. It's hard for us to try to pay rent, and you get what I'm saying? And find a house and say, "Child, I'm on the verge of probably being." Child, it's hard. It's not easy. So to yes, to be thrown back into society to fail. It's all a system. It's all a cycle to put you back in there. You put me out there, and now this is on my record, and I gotta say I'm a felon, right? To the point where people are not gonna hire me. So how the hell am I supposed to pay my restitution and all of I don't know if I'm saying it right. Y'all know I'll be saying this shit right. Put it in the comments. You get what I'm saying? But to see, these women and these men who were children that went in there and they come out of here and they gotta fight and they gotta figure out how they're gonna get through. Like that's not easy. Child, black and trying to play catch up. Yes, and black. Like you get what I'm saying? Trying to play catch up. And for us, like I said, like for me, I understand why certain people, because at first I was like, it's a lot of reasons why I feel like a lot of people go back to jail, especially seeing, the shows about it, even though it might not be 100%, but it's some of those parts, like make sense. And I sat down with two women who did Fed time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like 5 to 10 years. So I sit down with them, and it's reasons why. Certain reasons, people don't have family members to help them. You get what I'm saying? Like, we see this every single day. Your families will be the one, won't they? Right? So you talk about you people don't. They might be in foster homes. You feel what I'm saying? They might be homeless. They don't have family members. So three hots in a cot sound nice. Like that sounded real good. That sounded okay. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not easy. You come out here and then say you've been doing this back and forth your entire childhood. So then now it's like this specific time you like I'm really not trying to go back to jail. But you done been getting locked up so much that don't nobody believe you. Don't nobody feel like you going to change. So don't nobody want to help you. But this is the time where you really really want to change. But you done effed up so much with and then burnt your bridges with your family to the point where they don't want to help you no more. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to help you. They it's not like they have good programs and stuff to rehabilitate these people. Like let's keep it 100. You send them to the halfway house and what happened? We see these people at the halfway house. You ever been on Parkside and those people, you on a 40 bus? First of all, the 40 bus is one of the worst bus ever, besides the G and the other few, another few. You feel what I'm saying? But you ever been on Parkside and seeing them people dipping it at the coming to and from the halfway house? So you giving them drugs, other drugs to counter for the other drugs they were already addicted to. What Yo, it's just a cycle of some nonsense, bro. Clearly, okay? So again, subscribe if you have not as you come in, like, share, all that good stuff. Get the word out because I still don't think I see a notification at all, okay? I don't see a notification at all. Let me share this on Facebook too while I'm on here. Is it it's gonna let me share or no? Okay, good. So we're gonna get into the next topic, and I sure didn't even put the oh yes I can. I can put it in this one real quick. In the comments what the topics are, cause I still had it on copy and paste, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all know I be forgetting. All right, so again, Free Cyntoia, I'm excited about the book. You know, I feel like it will. She's gonna reveal a lot, probably a lot about the system. You know, things that she's been through in there. So I think this is a good thing for her. I hope that she can get good. You know, a lot of help. You know, reaching out, and that's the difference too. Because, like I say, always say, social media is a gift and a curse. Because there's so many people that do know about her story, where she probably can get the help. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about it too. Yeah, and another reason why I think people be going back to jail, because I said there's a few reasons, because y'all be having relationships in there, bro. Y'all seen Piper, bro. She loved Alex. She needed Alex. She needed Alex in her life, bro. Y'all know that. She needed Alex in her life, and then trying to cut him out there, and then, child, it's a whole family, it's a whole nother world in there. So I believe it. I truly believe that people go back, and y'all be having some down low relationships. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. So let me share it on here. Whatever. It's not sharing. Okay, there we go. Because people gonna try to look for the other link, and that joint ain't even gonna be on there because the audio was messed up on the last one. You feel me? All right. So we back. So the next topic is, okay, the dad wearing daughter's face found. Another person that was in jail. Okay, so allegedly, recently, I don't know if y'all know about the story, but the Brazilian man, he was a, what was he? Was he involved in a gang? See, I don't want to start saying stuff. Hold on. I can't even go on Instagram because I'm on Instagram. Child. So anyway, it was the dude that was on the shade room, because y'all know that's where I get all my scoop from, right? So it was on the shade room about the dude somehow, you know, getting a face of his daughter and like wearing her clothes to try to escape, to get out of jail. Now, this is my thing, right? Who created the mask? And how long was this being planned? You know how long that took to make. That ain't, listen, I understand that we be making shanks and everything. I ain't gonna say we, because I ain't never made no shank. But you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things you can make in prison, right? But who was the genius to get the model of the daughter's face, or who used the picture maybe to create the face? Okay, this ain't funny. This is not a funny situation, right? But okay, so it came out that he used his daughter's face and her clothing to try to escape. They figured it out or whatever, because he left his daughter like in the visiting room. So that was my first start too. Like, wait, what? I don't know if it was like, the visiting room or whatever the case may be, but I'm just like trying to just like assume the situation, because I can't remember every single thing. Y'all know I took my medicine. But for just think about the situation, because now it's coming out that he allegedly committed suicide. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that it was a suicide. That's a lot of planning. If he could have been did that. He could have been committed suicide if that was the freaking case. He took the time. He was really trying to escape to the point where he left his child in the jail. Like, yo, hey, what's up, cousin Skeeter? Hey, he Mrs. Doubtfire. The situation, Mrs. Doubtfire was that work, wasn't it? That was that. Yo, listen, listen, Mrs. Doubtfire. Listen, that dad loved them kids. That was a great movie, for real. That was a great movie. He definitely did Mrs. Doubtfire that situation. And like even that movie was old, and we see how they created that face. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, who was the genius in jail making faces, bro? They out here like Arya. You know what I'm saying? The faceless man up in here. Yo, definitely. That definitely felt. Oh, I definitely felt as though he didn't kill himself. Y'all know I need glasses, right? I'm sorry. When I saw the article today, the time is weird to me. Exactly, the timing is very weird, because at the end of the day, how, like I said, he could have been done that. This took a lot of planning, bro. A lot of planning for a face. Your daughter's face specifically. I mean, he probably, his daughter probably looked exactly like, the same nose and all that, but it was the mask. So I don't know. Okay, but at the end of the day, I personally don't believe that. I really don't believe that. Like I said, allegedly, he committed suicide. Me personally, I don't agree with it. I don't agree that's what happened. It took a lot of planning for you to say you're going to leave your child in there and all this. So I don't even know if the child knew about the situation, but where did the clothes come from? So did she like swap clothes with him? Like, did she have on an orange jumper? I'm not saying that every jail wear orange, but I'm just saying, like, what did she? Where did the clothes come from, bro? How did? And then next day he commits. No, 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 no. Some of the most innovative people are locked up. Yes, you know that, yo. They be in there singing. They be, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like certain situations, or just everybody's situation is different. Some people really have issues. Like, even though Donald Trump dumb behind gonna say that stupid stuff about, but people are really dealing with a lot of mental issues. You get what I'm saying? And they don't know what to do with them besides just throwing them out on the street, making them homeless and stuff like that. You got mamas and daddies and stuff like that don't believe that something is wrong with their child, or they feel like, or they're diagnosing their children with certain things, and then they're giving them the medicine that's, the side effects are even worse. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's messy. It's a whole messy situation. Like I said, for me, it sounds very, very weird. It sounds very, very weird, and we gotta pray, bro. Like, I know that just sounds like very cliche, but no matter who you pray to, we need to start praying. We need to start really looking at our surroundings and really like be open minded, understand that your situation is not the same as everyone else's. You feel what I'm saying? You never know what someone is going through. Again, where did the clothes come from? What was the daughter left with? Was the daughter involved? Was the mama involved? Who else was involved? Who made the mask? You feel what I'm saying? Was it a wig? Who made the wig? Was it a mask hairpiece? I can't even remember. I can't even remember what the picture looked like. But rest in peace. You know, I think he was about 40 something, like 42 or something like that. And I'm not saying that I'm not familiar with his entire case, but that's not to say that he deserved to die. You get what I'm saying? Like, what was going on in there for him to have went to those depths to create a face of his daughter to try to get out of jail? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And then he comes up and then he commits suicide. Like, no, bro. Maybe he felt like that was his dad's resort. Maybe they was trying to kill him in there. I don't know. But we're gonna move on to the next topic. Oh, all right, let's talk about this love and hip hop mess. I look excited. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't excited. So but let's talk about it. You probably don't even want to talk about it, but the stampede in New York was wild and kind of worthy of discussing. Can you send me the link so we can talk about it later? We doing a later show too. We doing a later show too. And darn, I should have saved that. We doing a later show too. Because I got to do some doubles this week. So I'm just trying to make sure I cover, a few topics that, people going to be discussing, that people going to be running into the ground, child. So let's talk about this love and hip hop situation while I go on Periscope. So the love and hip hop job, like I told you on the last video, the only reason why I wanted to talk about this, right, is because we talked about the Little Fizz and the April situation, right? But this is what's weird to me because now all of a sudden the storyline is like Lil Fizz and Amarion wasn't that close. Now y'all wasn't as cool. Wasn't that the same thing? Was that not the same thing you said about everybody else when Amarion was on the show? Maybe we need to go back and watch that part. But it's so much like it's so much stuff that just don't make sense to me. So Moniece puts a statement out. She's mad about the editing purposes. Now Moniece, remember I said that's the crazy baby mama, okay? She's back on there. And I'm just like, bro, I understand where she's coming from because I understand how people edit certain things. I understand how editing works. And for the most, the ratings are the fighting, and that's what gives ratings and stuff like that, right? Okay, bam. But at the end of the day, I feel like she really is still right about the sitting down with about it being about the child. Because at the end of the day, it is always about the children. And it is very weird the fact that, whether y'all trying to claim that I guess that y'all kids wasn't playing together before? Because now they trying to say that allegedly Amarion just left her after the second baby. He just left and went on a hiatus or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, she said she never talked about it before, but I'm like, there's always three sides to the story, okay? Always three sides to the story. We understand that, right? But what does that have to do with you messing with his friend? Like, I don't know people's situation and shit and stuff like that. And I ain't saying that I haven't done some things that I'm, not proud of and people probably can say about me, right? But understand that men and women do certain things for a reason. Just as people, just as humans, we do things for a reason. So I question, because the way you act and then the way that you, I guess, revealing the person that you really are, that's do you I question, like, I'm questioning why he left after the second child. Because again, you were on Love and Hip Hop and y'all were on there together. Yes, okay. Some things, a lot of things were edited. We understand that, right? But why would he leave after the second child? Why didn't he leave after the first child? I don't know, child. It sounded a little sketchy to me, and I think it's weird that the fact that now y'all like, oh yeah, me and O wasn't never really that cool. We wasn't ever friends. How, Sway? Now you was only cool with Jay Boog? How? When did that happen? Jay Boog haven't been around in years. Haven't been around in years. Last time we saw Jay Boog was when Raz B was putting up all those videos on YouTube and all that, and revealing all that stuff. So how all of a sudden you and O never been the closest? Now you and Jay Boog been the closest? I'm telling you, child, I'm gonna go back and try to find those videos when Amarion was on there, because I'm like, bro, y'all think y'all like it's like, or do y'all look at us like we're retarded? Like we can't go find this stuff? I don't know, child. I think it's a whole hot mess. So now you got Lyrica in A1 situation with this Summer Bunny stuff. I'm like, bro, like this stuff is getting so drawn out. Just so drawn out for no reason. For ratings. Everything is for ratings, and I get it. Even the stuff that we do, the controversial stuff, even us on YouTube as a community. I know we talk about the stuff that's controversial and stuff like that, right? But god darn, yo, this is just getting out of hand. It's becoming really, really annoying. I'm tired of seeing the same mess. It's so predictable. It's like, you really sit here and say that y'all weren't that cool. So now they revealing, all the stuff that's on tour and how Omarion, y'all know how he act. Now it's all like the group against the solo singer. What else? What else happened on there that was even entertaining? Okay. So Jason Lee allegedly and A1 have been friends for years, and you don't think that we should, or you don't feel that we should question if you are gay or not? Because Jason Lee never came out and said anything about the situation. I was just watching his interview on the Breakfast Club, and shout out to him for Hollywood Unlocked for 4 years, because he has been grinding. You can't take nothing from his grind, and then with him it is business. So on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, he does reveal to A1 Bentley that he got some footage and he was gonna put it out, but I'm letting you know this my man's, and then he put it out. This my job. What you want me to do? So now he's mad at Lyrica because she then left, but all in all, he's been cheating, bruh. So the new video that she just dropped was really good. I like that video with Moneybag Yo. That's his name. I think so. So they dropped a video today for the most part, and she ain't even got her wedding ring on. Child, I'm just saying, go watch it. I was looking for a wedding ring because you know why, we petty. Of course we're gonna look for it. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just a whole bunch of nonsense. You got Ray J and Princess. Their baby is so pretty, yo. They made the cutest. I knew they was gonna make a cute baby, but geez, yo, that baby is so cute, right? So, Ray J and Princess Child, as y'all can see, like it's just bringing my energy down just talking about it, right? But it's gonna light back up when we start talking about this Home Alone stuff, child. So they are trying out some new stuff, because that is what happens when you have kids and things like that. Like I said before, our bodies change as women, something that we don't understand. Postpartum, all that stuff. The dad stressed too, because we don't take that into consideration. Like he ain't stressing too, like he ain't been able to get nothing. Child, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So they trying to do some different things. So they go to like I don't know, some place where they got like whips and stuff and chains and stuff like that. I'm like, darn, Ray, like you look like you got baby weight. Don't look like Ray J game, got some weight from the baby too. He all these rolls, and then he had those little the drawers on. What are they called? They not boxes. We all call them briefs. Yeah, that's what they call briefs. Child, you look like you got a fupa. Child, I can't with Ray J. But they're entertaining. They keep the show going. I just feel like I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm telling y'all right now, it's a whole bunch of nonsense, a whole bunch of mess. It's getting very, very like extra to me, and that's why I stopped watching it before. So I'm just trying to let y'all know now. We might cover these people by the little clips that they do, but I'm not doing no reviews. I'm not doing no reviews, okay? As you can see, that just brought my energy all the way down. I don't care to talk about it because it's whack. It's so whack. Okay, so next topic, child. Let's talk about this Home Alone stuff because y'all, like I said before, I don't want y'all to ruin my childhood. Okay, Home Alone, bro. Macaulay Culkin. We talk about like, don't do that. I don't listen. Don't touch that. Like I said, y'all play with me as far as Lion King. Okay, I said I wasn't even gonna watch it, and I didn't go to the movies. After my going to South Philly, like I told y'all before, I'm not going to nobody movies. I watch it on the Fire Stick. But what I'm saying is, stop doing that. Eight more. When you watch this, shout out to Murray Eight more, okay? Super producer, Aiden P, okay? Because he was just saying this, okay? What are y'all doing with our movies, okay? What are y'all doing this for? Y'all just want to remake everything? For what? For what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like your parents say when you just do dumb stuff. What? For what? For what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Sitting up there trying to remake something. Y'all tried it with, what was it? Home Alone 3? With a whole nother cast? Child. That was that was horrible. And I actually know that movie. I watched it because I was supporter of the Home Alone franchise. But it was corny. It wasn't Macaulay Culkin. He went to New York, bro. You know how bad I wanted to be like him in that movie? To be in the whole hotel room with my feet kicked up with nobody just in there tipping them, not tipping them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here go the gum. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Being able to beat up the sticky hand bandits, sticky finger, whatever they called themselves. They was so dumb, child. They was so stupid. It was hilarious. And you want to try to remake it. For what? For what? Macaulay Culkin then lost his mind in the last few decades. You know what I'm saying? I can't say last few decades, but it has been like 20 years, right? If I'm 28, yeah, it's been a long time. Macaulay Culkin lost his mind. So what y'all gonna do? Bring him back looking all sick? What y'all gonna do? Bring him back and him have his own kids and then he leave them home alone? Child, don't do that to my life. I'm just really. I saw people that was getting mad, and what we need to do is we need to start up like a, I don't know, a petition to force them not to keep remaking all of our childhood movies. Okay, don't keep doing that. Remaking it for what, bro? It's no reason why y'all should be remaking anything. We got all that reboot. You know what I'm saying? We got Fuller House. That's all actually good. But these people actually still look okay. That's rebooting something. That's continuing on with the situation. That's bridging the gap between the young and old. What the is this going to do? Explain that to me. What is this going to do? Remaking it. Y'all made the third one a whole nother cast. People probably don't even know about Home Alone 3. Man, get out of here with all that. Put y'all comments in. Like, subscribe. Okay? Comment. All that stuff. If you effing with a queen, I'm pissed off about it. That's why I said all of this certain things I had to get out early. Okay? We're going to discuss a few more things tonight. We got an IDU segment. I think we're going to talk about stereotypes. That's what we're going to talk about. And I don't even think I want to make an IDU segment. No, no, no. Y'all know how my mind works. I'll figure it out, okay? I'm going to have something juicy for you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about the sound earlier. I appreciate all the new people being in the chat today. I saw Lily in there earlier. I should have just kept the joint up, yo. I should have just kept it up there. But I'm gonna see y'all later. Like I said before, we was gonna do two shows, and we here. The audio got a little messed up, but we back at it. You know what I'm saying? So again, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you know when I'm dropping stuff. They have not been sending out notifications, so I'm gonna try to share as much as possible. But do as y'all can to make the channel go up. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to our 300 subscribers, okay? And then we going on for that 500 to our 1,000. Then we can get monetized and all of that. You feel me? So again, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. I was trying to make sure I had my man Dante on his break while he at work. You know what I'm saying? All right. So again, I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm not sure what time, but y'all know I'm gonna wait. Okay. Okay, because that's what I do. All right. So I'm out of here again. Subscribe, like, hit the notifications bell, share, comment, all that good stuff if you're effing with a queen. It's your girl, China Black CB, man. And I'm out. All right. Hey, Mookie.